I try to be a good man, but life keeps beating me down.
Yeah.
Wow. That line, it really hits you, doesn't it?
It does, right away.
It perfectly captures this raw struggle we want to get into today.
Right.
So this deep dive, it's all about that relentless, often kind of hidden battle to, keep your integrity, your sense of self when life just throws everything at you.
Yeah, the weight of it all.
Exactly. And we're pulling all this from the lyrics of the song Good Man by Moccasin Creek Topic. Really powerful stuff.
Incredibly poignant, yeah.
Our mission for you listening is really to unpack the deep emotional landscape here, these universal themes, resilience, vulnerability.
And that search for peace.
Yes, that deeply personal quest for peace that's woven through it all. We want to pull out the core insights, maybe some surprising truths, but without, making it overwhelming. Okay, so let's unpack this. There's just so much here.
Well, what's fascinating, I think, is how right from the start, the lyrics set up this really stark contrast between, how people might see someone, their outward life, and the actual internal suffering they're going through. It's like an immediate window into this powerful human experience.
That opening, people think I'm riding high, but I feel so low. It's like an immediate punch, right? What do you think that tells us straight away about, well, how we experience things?
It immediately brings up this idea of let's call it the social mask versus the real self.
Okay.
We often put forward this curated version, looks successful, looks happy. But these lyrics show the immense pressure of performing that.
Right.
Even when inside you're dealing with some really deep struggles. It points to how we manage perceptions and the hidden emotional cost of always doing that.
So the burden of just keeping that mask on, that sounds incredibly draining, which leads right into that refrain, doesn't it? I try to be a good man. Life keeps beating me down.
Exactly. That's a really critical connection.
How does that effort, keeping up the image, feed into that feeling of just constant defeat?
Well, it's not just about things happening to him from the outside. The lyrics also hint at the miseries that we place on ourselves.
Oh,
So when you're constantly striving to be good or project this image while life keeps knocking you down, it can create this, well, psychologists call it learned helplessness.
learn helplessness.
Yeah, this feeling of powerlessness that comes from, repeatedly failing to change things. The song paints this picture of an unyielding world where every effort just gets met with another challenge. It creates that loop, that feeling of defeat.
And building on that sense of relentless pressure, the song hits you with something even starker, almost brutal. You got to learn to swim and you're gone, drown. It feels so final, like a zero-sum game. What are the implications of that kind of ultimatum?
That line is such a powerful symbol for the demands of life, doesn't it? It's not just physical survival,
Right.
it's psychological. The metaphor suggests a world where you have to adapt. It's not really a choice.
No options.
Pretty much. You either develop the skills, the resilience to handle these overwhelming currents, or, well, you're consumed by them. It implies there are no other paths, no safety nets, just this relentless fight against, overwhelming odds. It really underlines the desperation.
Yeah, desperation. And that profound weariness. It really lands when you hear lines like, it's a better place when we leave because we can rest in peace because peace, I can't find it. Yeah. That idea is so unsettling, isn't it? That real peace, true rest is only found after.
It's a very heavy insight, yeah. It speaks to an exhaustion so deep that life itself just doesn't offer any real break.
Like Sisyphus pushing the rock.
Exactly, that kind of struggle. Endless
Yeah.
effort, reward always out of reach. And then when the lyrics say, my notebook pages are filled with the same old song,
Right.
that just powerfully signifies this repetitive, unresolved internal battle.
Yeah.
It's the same conflict playing over and over, reinforcing that idea that peace just isn't available. Not here, not now.
Okay, so moving on a bit. There's this really interesting tension, I think. He mentions drifting from the good path. Inside, I know the truth. While he's chasing a good life, which seems different from just trying to be a good man. What do you make of that conflict, that tug of war?
Yeah, that's a crucial distinction. It really highlights the clash between sort of inner values and external measures of success.
Okay.
Being a good man, that sounds like it's about your character, right?
Yeah.
Internal compass.
Yeah.
Your authentic self.
No, intrinsic stuff.
Exactly. But a good life,
Yeah.
that often means, the external things, achievements, money, status,
Yeah.
what society values.
Right. The stuff people see.
And the lyrics suggest he's being pulled away from his inner truth, his own definition of good, by the pressure to achieve that external good life. It kind of implies the world rewards things that aren't always aligned with your deepest values.
Which makes trying to be truly good internally even harder, maybe lonelier.
Precisely. An isolating fight sometimes.
And the song uses such raw, almost cinematic details to show the hardship.
The imagery is striking.
Like, I seen the doves cry, I heard the wind blow, I seen a man die just looking through my window. And then the physical stuff. I ran a long ways, hell, I walked a lot more.
I had some long days, but really what for?
Right. I'd get some sleep if I could, but I don't stop. I found a bed between some rocks in a hard spot. It just grounds that emotional pain, doesn't it? It makes it so real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those specific details are vital. They anchor the abstract struggle in something tangible, visceral. You feel it.
Yeah.
It's not just sadness he's describing. It's unrelenting despair, physical exhaustion, a really grim reality where even sleep is a luxury.
That bed between rocks in a hard spot.
Yeah.
Wow.
The crying doves, the wind, finding shelter, like they're not just metaphors. They feel like glimpses into a lived, grueling experience.
Yeah.
It makes the struggle feel immediate,
Right.
creates empathy.
And then there's that line, I'm hungry, I've been feeding y'all from my plate. That one, it hits hard too.
That sense of depletion.
Yeah. Profound self-sacrifice. Giving until there's nothing left for yourself. What does that say?
It's a really powerful picture of sacrifice leading to, well, severe self-neglect. It's not just about sharing food or money.
No.
It speaks to this deeper giving, almost erasing yourself, giving more than you have.
Yeah.
It hints at that idea of compassion fatigue, maybe.
Ah, interesting.
That exhaustion you get from constantly
Yes.
pouring into others while your own needs go unmet. And despite all that giving, feeling left out, empty, because everything's been given away. Emotional resources, physical, everything.
It highlights that hidden cost, the unsustainability of always putting others first.
Exactly. The unseen toll.
And then finally, there's this almost dizzying duality, the emotional swings.
Right.
One day I feel blessed, the next I'm lucked out, combined with feeling trapped in the middle of decisions that I can't make.
With the devil on both sides.
Yeah. What does that whiplash, that paralysis, tell us about being human?
Well, it perfectly captures, I think, cognitive dissonance. Holding totally contradictory feelings at the same time.
Okay.
He's going from gratitude to total isolation, boom, boom. And that, combined with being stuck between impossible choices, where both options feel bad, the devil on both sides, that highlights decision paralysis.
Yeah.
You're faced with these overwhelming pressures, forcing choices where there's no clear good outcome. It just leaves you feeling trapped, stuck, unable to move. A really powerful illustration of internal conflict.
So, wrapping this up, we've really journeyed through what it means to try to be good when everything feels like it's pushing back, and that desperate search for peace and all that struggle.
Yeah, it's a deep look into human endurance, isn't it?
It really is.
And I think the enduring power of this kind of honest reflection is just how universal it feels. The lyrics articulate something intensely personal, but it resonates because it touches these fundamental parts of being human, right? Perseverance, vulnerability, that ongoing search for meaning, for peace, even when it seems impossible.
It reminds you that the stories that really connect are often the ones that just lay bare those deep internal fights. Exactly. That raw honesty.
Which leaves us, and you listening, with maybe a final thought to chew on. If trying to be a good man or good person is this constant battle where peace feels so hard to find in life, how do we actually define resilience? And how do we find those moments of respite, those breaths? Maybe not by escaping the struggle, but somehow within it.
That's the question, isn't it? Finding it inside the storm, not after it.
Yeah. Think about how that vulnerability, but also that persistent hope, even amidst the weariness in these lyrics, how that resonates with your own understanding of getting through things, the complexities of just being human.
It's a lot to think about.
It is. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.